Hey there folks, Bill here, and this here is part 3 of Let's Build a Facto. So now the last episode was building ourselves the power plant, powered by Buildcraft, and so today I'm actually going to be building the actual factory, up in that little square that you saw in the first part, when I was trying to blend into the mountains. Now, I'm going to have to admit, I was sitting here for about 10 minutes trying to figure out what to build this out of. Since I am a fan of marble and basalt bricks, I figured since I did the last two, it wouldn't really work if I did it with this one as well. So as you can see, I've ended up going with bricks. Personally, I didn't think it would work. I thought it was going to be a terrible backfire and a waste of time. But in the end, I was actually quite happy with it. Although it took me a bloody long time to finally get it going. But yeah, I was pretty happy with this. So this here is going to be a factory, as I said, but it's going to be inverted or whatnot. So it's going to have levels that are going underground. So this here is just the top floor where I'm going to have a few pretty things here and there. All the controls are hopefully. And then we're going to have a elevator which will be red power. So I'll be building a it's going to be using frame motors. So next video will be a tutorial on how to build a elevator using frames and whatnot. It'll be a very simple one, but hopefully it'll help out. I'll show you a few things. Personally, I'm actually quite looking forward to making it. It's going to be a bit of fun for that. But yeah, so this here is going to be our factory once it's done. Now later on, once I start building this roof, I feel like I need to just get this out in the open now. There's only so many designs for the roof that we can do. So obviously, you've got the pyramid square one, which just kind of builds up in a constant square, getting smaller and smaller until you get a peak. Got the flat roof like previous one that we did. And then you got the sawtooth sort of effect. You've probably seen it somewhere. I won't mention it where you might have seen it. But that's the roof I decided to go to, since I personally think it looks pretty good on the inside once you got the roof done. Now you can see me here changing it to daylight constantly. I have no idea why, but every time it became night, I started lagging like a spastic, I'd have to say. Couldn't even place blocks properly. In daytime it's probably fine, but who knows why. So here you can see I'm making about 3 sort of teeth right now. Got the middle one being a little bit taller, because I thought it might look pretty good being a little bit off. Not perfectly even. And I'm outlining it all in basalt brick just to try and change it up a little bit. So it's all not just one colour, it's not just block colours. I'm doing pretty much the entire frame in black basalt marble or whatnot, or basalt bricks, and the inside all in bricks that we have here. And so let's see, there's our peak, and then we have where it drops down to at the end, like so. Yeah, as I've been saying in previous episodes here, still waiting to get some requests, really. Could be anything, because I'm going to need a few ideas soon of what we can build inside our factory. After I build the elevator, of course. And then I'll need some contraptions or whatnot to start filling it up. So don't forget to send in any messages, or if you're looking for tutorials on different contraptions, or if you've been making a few machines and figuring bloody hell, there has to be an easier way than this, but I can't be bothered figuring it out. Then just send a message and I'll try and build a easy to follow machine, just like some of my other tutorial videos, hopefully. Hopefully I'll try and get that as fast as I can, hopefully. So yeah, just drop a message or leave a comment, whatnot. I'd love to hear from you about what you'd like to see. Because frankly, this series is all about what I can make for you fellas, not what I can do. Although, as you might notice, the building isn't at top notch. but hopefully the machines that I make are quite helpful or quite useful. At least hopefully interesting to watch. Sure as hell hope so. But yeah. So as you can see, our factory's coming along quite nicely here. Got ourselves all our walls, building up the roof, just trying to change up kind of the front of it, make it a bit more interesting, a bit more of a change. I quite like the idea of having roofs sort of in this. Made it it really did brighten it up, and I have to admit it did make it seem a lot larger on the inside, which hopefully you'll see in some next episodes and whatnot when I'm setting things up in there. It's funny enough, I did actually used to work in a factory sort of thing with a slanting roof. I'd say it's you don't really see that often. It's quite interesting. Sort of working there and look it up and just seeing one side is much taller, since we end up stacking all of our metal frames against, or metal frames that were about 6 meters long each. I'll lean them against just one side of the factory, since it wouldn't fit anywhere else. I'm also adding glass just in the back here, because I was hoping when you look up you'll be able to see out through the back of one peak and see the beginning of the next one. I thought it might just kind of make it seem even larger, really being able to see into the next sort of roof thing where it just keeps on going. Especially from when you're inside, seeing up and just seeing where the roof should end, and then it just gets larger and larger as you look further up. Here I am just outlining it all in black, since it looked a little bit too plain, I would say, just bricks and glass. I think the basalt bricks really, the basalt bricks is what makes this what it is, really. It's too plain or too stock, I would say. Some windows to be a little bit even. What I didn't realise was I ended up building this as a odd number. I ended up needing to go too smaller than the middle one, but it all ended up working further on. So that's what you can see here. I'm just counting to 3, breaking blocks, then counting another 3, and having gaps of 3 in each one. Just knocking it all out before I put the glass in. I like to try and avoid just having one square window. Personally, I don't particularly like it all just being in perfect squares or whatnot. Although I am quite anal about it not being symmetrical. End up having one window larger than the other, and doesn't matter how hard I try, I keep on noticing that and end up breaking the damn thing repeatedly. So here I am just adding the finishing touches, really, just outlining all the windows that we've just made. Kind of just highlights the windows as well, from the inside and the outside. Ended up just leaving the front the way it was, quite liked how it was anyway. And now I'm just breaking the surrounding blocks and putting in the nether bricks. Kind of makes it look more of a support structure, or it's meant to be that sort of thing. It's not just plain on the floor. And now I'm just using the Mercurili on transmutation mode to replace all the stone with marble. Saves a lot of time than needing to break each block individually. And there we have it, folks. There's a factory. That's what we'll be building all of our machines in, or what you guys suggest. And so hopefully you'll be seeing another episode quite soon of the Red Power elevator set we'll be making. Well, there you have it. That's about it, folks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe or like for more. And don't forget to leave a comment of what you'd like to see. See yous.